Hey everyone, today we continue our series. This is part 4 about how to use your time wisely. First, I wanted to give the title like how to gain more time, but honestly, we have 24 hours every single day, so we cannot add extra time, we cannot gain time, but we can use our time more wisely. So, what can we do? First, we have to improve our skills. There are lots of skills we can improve so we can use our time more wisely. For example, if we learn how to make quicker decisions, better decisions, faster, then we can cut some time from the task. Or if we have a big thing to do and we don't know what to do, that can slow us down. But when we know and learn how to make better decisions and quicker decisions, then we can make the decisions faster, so we can go to the next step. We also have to improve our problem solving skills. These are all like different topics, so I will talk about these in the future. But if we can solve problems faster, then we don't waste that much time on that topic. We also can improve ourselves, like reading skills. Yeah, sometimes we just reading, and if we don't read too fast, or we cannot read too fast, that can really slow us down. But in this time, it's really amazing because there are audiobooks. So if you have an opportunity, you can download different audiobooks and you can listen to it. And even there is an option to speed it up. I do it lots of times because I like to go through lots of books and I like to listen to them more time. And if I speed it up, I still understand, and I can read more books this way. And we can improve our computer skills. So this is a big thing for me because I never used the computer before just for send email, and lately I'm using Facebook. I never used Facebook really before, just long ago. But now, because I do my online coaching, as it really important to learn these new skills, how to use the computer, and not just the computer, but different softwares. If we know how to use the softwares, we can really speed up our work on a computer. And I already talked about organizing things around us. If we organizing our files, for example, and most important on a computer, if you work on a computer, you can find everything much easier. So like for me, I have thousands and thousands of pictures, and if I want to add some picture, it's not that easy for me to find it. I still have to organize because they are like, I think I have around 30,000 different pictures, and I have SD cards and different folders on a computer, so I really need to organize those. But I already started organizing like emails and delete those emails, I don't need them anymore. And a new computer is more organized, and I really recommend for you to do that too. And you can also organize your environment, and this make you feel much better and easier to find everything on your desks. Next, as a third point, you can learn from experiences. You can learn from your own experiences, what happened with you at the past, so you don't make the same mistakes again. As we learn about, we cannot make the same mistakes twice because the second time is your decision. And we can learn from others' mistakes, and this is the best thing to do. Better to learn from someone else's mistake than from our mistakes, because it's more painful. If we are open and we ask wise people or people who are already went through the same process, we really can speed up our work and our life too, because we can go from one point to the other if somebody helps us and we listen to it and we do the job. I remember how many years I wasted for things because I didn't know how to solve my own problem. And when I realized that when I learned from someone else and I really believed them because I saw the fruits in their lives, then I didn't need to go through that same thing for years and years and years. And that can speed up your life too. Improve yourself daily. If you have a goal, and I hope you have some goals, you can improve yourself every single day in every area in your life. If you feel you have some weakness, you can improve that weakness to become your strength. And sometimes we have natural talent. It's much easier to do something if we have something in us, or sometimes we don't have, but we know need it for our job, so we have to learn it. And the best way to learn it, if you find someone even on YouTube and you go through their videos and you see, yeah, and you like them, stick with that person, or one maximum, I think maximum 3 videos of in one topic. Because if you just go to one video to the other and one person to the other, you won't really learn anything. You just listen to it and maybe you say, yeah, I already heard that, I already know that. But the question is, are you applying it in your life? Are you applying it so you can go faster? Because sometimes we just listen to it. And I know someone who, I remember I sent different videos to her, and one day she said, oh, I already know this, I already listened to it. And I asked her, and did you apply it in your life? Because in her life you couldn't see that any improvement, or you couldn't see she already tried it, or at least some of them, some points she tried. So this is really important for us to learn, and what we learn we use in our life and around our job, or build up a new skills. Next one is, oh yeah, get up early. That's for me, absolutely, I really love it. Create a routine. So my story is about getting up early quickly. I really hated get up early in the morning. I like to get up the last seconds and I push the snooze button like 5 times, and I wasn't really productive. In the morning when I woke up, I was like a zombie because I couldn't really think, and I had a really short period of time to get ready, get dressed, and eat some breakfast and go to work. So in the morning for me was like crazy. I was running to from the kitchen to the living room and to the bathroom, and that was absolutely crazy. And one day when I went to the mountains and I wanted to spend time with myself and started to improve myself, I read a book about Miracle Morning. I already mentioned in other videos because this really changed my routine and my life. And I read about like this guy woke up every morning like 5 o'clock, and I said, what? I cannot do that. And also I'm a Christian, and there is a Bible verse about a woman, a noble character. So the woman, this is a Proverbs 31, chapter 31, woman, about how great this woman was. And when I started to like checking like if her character is matched to my character, I started to check it out. And even I talked to my husband and he said, yes, you are like this. But when I hit the point when is get up early, that I said, it's not me. I'm really missing this part. I cannot get up early in the morning. And I said, if he's the character of the great woman, I'm not that great at all. And that day when I went to the mountains, I decided to work on myself. I really wanted to improve myself and transform my life, absolutely. So when I came back from the mountains, I promised to myself I will get up 5 o'clock every morning. But I didn't know how I will do that because I never did it before. And when next day the alarm went off, I immediately jumped up and went out and started like morning prayers and meditating on God's word. And that was absolutely amazing. That changed my life because I started to studying. I started to improve myself, It's like a self motivating myself really. And later on I realized some days are easier, some days were harder to get up early in the morning. But the good thing is when I made up my mind and I decided to, doesn't matter what, how I feel, I will get up no matter what. That was a turning point in my life. So now every morning, especially 5 days in a week, 5 days for sure, I get up 4:45. Now I get up a little bit earlier because I was thinking when I get dressed, I need that extra 15 minutes. And I love it. And I really, really gain more time. So we cannot gain too much time really because we have only 24 hours. But when I wake up 2 hours earlier than usually, that's I have 2 extra hours for myself. I don't say you have to wake up 2 hours earlier than usually you do, and maybe you don't want to do this. But what if you have a dream and you just get up 20 minutes earlier or 30 minutes earlier to work on one thing that brings you closer to your goals? That can change your life forever. I can tell you because I never dreamt ever I can get up early in the morning. And yeah, you need to make a decision, and doesn't matter how you feel, you just decide, yes, I want to do it. So my goals is really important for me. I don't want to stuck in the same place forever. And in this way, I definitely go every day closer and closer to my goals. And even on those days when 2 days I still don't get up that late than I did before. Before I slept in sometimes 10 or 10:30, sometimes 11 o'clock, and I didn't want to really get out of the bed. I was quite lazy that time. Um, I was a hard worker, but I needed my time. I was thinking, no, I cannot be like, what is that? When you feel like you are absolutely fresh. And I always said, no, I need minimum 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours. That's for me, that's really important. And now I wake up 4:45 and I go to bed 11:30 midnight, and I'm still fine. I really enjoy what I'm doing. I I don't say you have to do that because sleeping is really important. But now I have a big transformation in my life, and I need to learn more. I want to learn more. I'm so hungry to study. And I'm sure after a period of time, I will go to bed a little bit earlier, but I still want to get up early in the morning because it's nothing to compare to it. When you start the day differently, when you start the day with positive thinking, not just positive thinking, but like meditating or visualizing your goals, and spend time, if you are a Christian, with God, that will change your life. And since that, my mornings are always like quiet, nice, and I'm so happy. Next point is schedule your time. So we talked about scheduling previously, but this is really important because if you schedule what you want to do and what you want to achieve, you can do scheduling weekly, even you can do monthly, but I think that's a little bit too far. So I recommend to do like weekly scheduling and everything. If you do the laundry or you have to go shopping or you have to do your work for your dreams or whatever you want to do on a computer, you can schedule your time. And when you schedule your time, that's absolutely you free up more time in 24 hours. You won't waste your time because when you spend time on a computer, sometimes when a notification pop up, that's a big topic, then sometimes we just immediately click on it because we want to know what it is. But honestly, especially on like Facebook or emails, we click on it and we stuck there for a while, and this really stealing our time, stealing our uh, opportunity to grow. But if we schedule the time and we say, okay, I have I have to do this, and this is really important, and I won't read my emails or I don't go to Facebook until I finish the tasks. You can decide how many tasks, and after you can really reward yourself, and you can say, okay, if I finish one task, I will check my Facebook. And after you finish the next thing on your list, then you will, I don't know, post something on Facebook if you wish so. But really important to schedule your time, and even for shopping or laundry, because sometimes we just doing everything in the same time, and that's really a wasted time. And the last and really important time, cut screen time. So lots of people, and I was there before, like 10 years ago when I had Facebook. I realized that when I woke up early in the morning, that wasn't that early then now, that was the first, like, I grabbed my phone and scrolled down social media, who liked my post, or who is there and what they posted. And that's absolutely disturbing our mind. So when we spend too much time on screen, especially after when we wake up and before we go to bed, that absolutely can mess our brain up, because there are lots of negative information, and not just negative, but we don't need that when we start the day. We need a clear focus on what we want to achieve. We don't need anything else. And when I realized that when I cut screen time, and now I don't spend at all. So in the morning I just have an app, that's a Bible app, and I have a prayer list there. So every day I'm praying for people, friends, family, and I have a list which day for who and what. And this is the only one, and read the first Bible verse, because this really lifts me up. So if you have something that lifts you up, or you can think, why are you grateful, that's the best way to start your day, because the brain starts working, and usually the brain wants to think about negative things like, oh no, I'm too tired, oh no, it's too cold, I don't want to get up. But when you change your mindset and you just know you get up early in the morning, the time you choose when you want to wake up, even just 20 minutes earlier, then do something meaningful that leads you to your goals. Because if you just wake up 20 minutes earlier, but you scroll down and up social media and posting, that's a wasted time. Better if you sleep. That's my opinion. But if you want to change your life, then you can use this time, this even just 20 minutes if you want to, and you can improve this if you want later and you feel good. You can improve for half an hour, 40 minutes, or 1 hour, or 2 hours, as I do. So this is for today. Hopefully this was really useful for you, and if you like that, just subscribe and push that button and bell, and you can some notification, you can get notification, and you can open that notification, not in the morning, not early in the morning, somewhere you can schedule it daytime. Okay, this is for today, and see you in the next and the last video of this series. Bye everyone.